Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Civ 6. We are at war with Scythia. I'm realizing I'm taking a little bit more time to think about the situation. Excuse me. Why risk your life for no reason? Attacking my musketeers. Only to be slain. Never forget, you did that. That was not me. And then you're sending builders up here now? You should have sent a poet. England's in the game too. Okay, now we know. We came into this war because Scythia asked... Well, they didn't ask for it specifically, but you know what I mean. They declared war on Lisbon. Their expansionist tendencies... Whoa. Build some neighborhoods. Okay. Sure.
Neighborhoods with higher appeal will house more citizens.
Economics understood.
What I like about
Our wisest minds have developed plans to build a new device.
We must develop a way to provide our cities with power.
What I like about cities is that everything is king size. The beauty and the ugliness.
I'm happy with my classical situation here. So how do I mean we can build an oil well? It also reveals oil. This would be a good thing to discover, you know, in the 1700s. This seems like a big positive. Mass media is something we absolutely need for a culture victory, I think. St. John, you can make new stuff. I don't think you need to make, I'm gonna have you build a builder really quick, and then following that, I think you're good to start working on stuff for us again. I don't think we need, necessarily for you to make, stuff related to the war effort. Okay, well, here's my thinking. Let's promote him. It's a lot of HP. Just move in behind. How far can you get? Here? Let's put you here. I got an idea, basically. I'm gonna have the Mounties fall back. Reason for this is that our pike and shot are anti-cavalry units specifically. So I kind of want these guys to move forward a little bit and then get crushed by the pike and shot, even though our units are already stronger to begin with. Now I recognize we're on like medium level AI, which might be easy AI if you play a lot of Civ. So these guys are not particularly doing a great job. Let's see. You're gonna give us gold. We're gonna join the war with Cleopatra. I'm sorry to tell you, I cannot do this deal. In no world am I gonna join a war versus the domination leader that has been very nice to me, and I can't even see them. Plus, I'm engaged in a war myself. Look at that. We just stole a crap load of gold already. She's been promoted. Next step. Disrupt rocketry. No, siphon funds. Yo! You thank Elaine for a successful career of service. Look at that. Era scores rising. Might as well start with the Mountie. Oh, it's still major victory. Well, I actually feel like you should do this. And because you're scoring a victory... No, keep them fortified, dude. I think you're doing just fine. All right. So Lisbon, as far as I'm concerned, Lisbon is officially safe. Remember when we discovered Mount Kilimanjaro, and yet you thought it wise to mess with us? All right. So what do I want out of this war? At the end of the day, it's pretty useless for me to have access to these Scythian cities. That doesn't strike me as something that's going to be of extreme import. Dude, I would love to ally with Egypt and have them crush Sweden. Even though Egypt is going for domination and that scares me, Sweden scares us diplomatically and from a culture standpoint as well. All right, step one. Yeah, you guys are good, right? I actually think I don't want to galaxy brain you, but I would love for you to kill the Swedish settler, and as a result, they don't get a free city. So, you know, I'm gonna toss one of these your way. I'm gonna keep you from advancing up this road because it makes my life easier. But simultaneously, I wouldn't mind if you actually went that way. All right, so we're gonna push in a little bit here, and we'll start. We probably shouldn't have put ourselves there because we're in range of the city, but we can start like plundering tiles, right? What is this? It's already pillaged. Unit needs orders? Well, you know. I don't really know what to do. I'll tell you what, fortify until healed, I guess. Elaine, what are you doing? Psh, another 305 gold with a 90% chance of success. I love it. So what? I still don't really know what we want from Scythia. We want to weaken them diplomatically, I guess. Take their diplomacy points so we can use them ourselves in World Congress and then move towards a diplomatic victory. Okay, obviously you guys are in trouble. I really don't want to be hanging around the cities. I don't really want to take damage from them for no reason. Because I don't have any siege units to begin with. Yo, Sweden just got Joan of Arc. Everybody just relax. Plunder. Yields 97 faith. I mean, what do you have in here? A knight? A knight versus a musketman. It's a tough one. Thanks for the faith. Oh, well, I guess it would be nice if I could something. I know not every something has a something like you. Okay, so straight up, go to Kingston, give them some food. They're starving up there. Following this, obviously we cannot make Mont Saint-Michel. What I would love to do is get another spy going and start to undermine Sweden. I hope you know, by the way, it's all in jest. Pillage Road? No, I need these roads for when I own this land. Perhaps you've misunderstood what's happening here. I'll tell you, we're winning the friggin' war. $196 gold. So we're going to start to push into the Scythian territory over here. We're just going to plunder all their stuff. Leave them, you know, broken from an economic sense. I see. You got a couple more units here. We might even lose a unit in the process. I just don't know why you would attack. What? Okay, that was... I didn't know you could hit that, okay? That's my bad. I'll escape. That's dangerous. Egypt has been targeted for a declaration of war by Zanzibar. Spain and England are trading. Zanzibar declared war on Egypt. Sweden's denounced Spain. Sweden is considering a war with Spain. Yes, please, Sweden, go to war with Spain. I would love to see it happen. It'd be a friggin' dream come true. Thanks for the gold. Really, at this point, here's the thing. You guys, you musketmen, you princes of mine, you kings in New England, you can't be there anymore. You're gonna die. And as much as I hate to say it, you know, musketmen, you were pretty expensive. Same with you. You know, I'm not gonna. My intention, at least, is not just to let you die. So I'll back off a little. You know, again, it's not really... I mean, we kind of have to make a move. Like, I don't think it's a bad idea, maybe. Down here in Halifax, perhaps. Purchase an item with gold. I really want to purchase a field cannon. Slightly too expensive. Because before we siege... Oh, you didn't even need to back off because you have a promotion. I think. What I was gonna say is, yo, condemn heretic. How could I not click the button? Dude, how do you like it? They're losing faith in Shinto. Just from the Mountie being here. the glorious prophet of the Canadian civilization arrived, and they said, "What are we doing worshiping this dang old Shinto? You are not worthy to bask in our presence. Your power is as fragile as your army is weak." So we've been... Did we just get denounced by Cleopatra? Cleopatra. Can't do trade relations with you, which is, of course, very fair. Why bother attacking the mountains? You will not hurt me. They're gods amongst men. They're gonna go back to freaking Kingston and set up Confederation Basin National Park. Cat Woods. They are lucky, is all I'm going to say about Scythia, is that by virtue of being on this weird little peninsula here, it's basically impossible, or it's very difficult for me to siege them. I was hoping for a little bit of help from our Swedish friends. What we can definitely do is completely devastate their army. Scythia is now in 4th place from a domination standpoint, which is embarrassing for them. Can scale cliff walls. Okay, sure. It's got to be embarrassing for them, because, you know, they're coming from the position of having been, like, incredibly strong pretty recently. What is this? Ooh, we got some science if we go there. Let's just talk to them for a bit. Hey, I know you're not too happy with us, probably. If we're to make a peace, what could you give me? Would you give me a city? They're not willing to trade cities. They'll give us some pearls. Okay. What can I just get you to give me? I mean, geez Louise, you don't have that much that I want, to be honest with you. How high does this go? 500? 101 gold? They'll give me 43 gold per turn. Honestly, my personal take right now is that that's not worth what I have invested. So for the time being, I'm content to essentially just ruin your life. I'm very okay with this. I do recognize there's not much point in us being here and getting shot. What are you doing down here, Vancouver? I can understand why you'd think a trader would be a good choice. Let's get a field cannon going, just in case, you know? Why wouldn't we want a field cannon? I'm trying to end my turn. They do not... The game doesn't like it. This is a complicated turn coming up. Again, I don't know why you would choose... It's a Scythian pride thing, I suppose. You can keep hitting the Mounties with cannons all the livelong day. Alright, I wish you hadn't done that one. That was fair. Make peace. They're going to give us pearls, gold, diplomatic points. I got to tell you, 55 gold for 30 turns. It's 1,500 gold. It's pretty amazing. I could do a lot of things with that, but you got to do better. I'm going to put the pressure on them just a little bit more. I want their gold. I think the best... Oh, Sweden and Scythia are trading? Well, it's not like they were any help in the fight to begin with, but... Sure. What do you think of this? Yeah, okay. I give you the Odyssey. That sounds fantastic. What do you think about never doing that? Sweden is seeking a science victory. Really? But you're so far back there. You're like a little baby. Perhaps. It's not really fair to Scythia, because if they were a human player, they would definitely rage quit, and they would have a good case to do so. Yo, I didn't know you could pillage for health. That's incredible. What is this? Science aqueduct. Okay. Just go here. You pillage some science next turn. Sounds good to me. Oh my god, the faith is out of control. Again, I don't really see a need to pillage a road. Just gonna back you up a little bit. I don't see a good reason to get you into trouble here. Establish a new trade route. Place we've never been before. Sounds good to me. Tamiris has made peace with Christina. Babylon has made peace with Tamira. Okay. So I don't think the tide is turning at all. I think we're still gonna control the war, but I want to push Scythia to the point where essentially they are a vassal. To put it in EU4 terms, I want them to give me all of the gold that they have. But I still want them to be useful. If anything, this might seem... Yo, let's go.
To elicit belief, but to maintain the apparatus.
Might seem a little short-sighted. Obviously, with tourism, we need this. What about... I'm going to promote you. I don't think we need space yet, but it's definitely on the list. Yo, doubles the number of envoys you have. That's the next thing we need so we can become Suzerain of Babylon again. There's no great work to steal, no tech boost to steal. Actually, I mean, since you're established here, I don't mind you taking a bunch of gold. Even though we already have probably too much. Yields 99 science. It's getting the second turn of science, dude. It's incredible. Name unit. They're that good, huh? I feel like we've done a good job pillaging here. Let's go pillage over here for a bit. Nothing to pillage here? Alright, well, you know. No! I've doomed you! Okay, build a camp. Wise choice. Kingston, coming into its own, dude. What I was gonna say is I think maybe I've done a disservice to my own game, because by getting into conflict with Scythia, I may have made it easier for Sweden to establish a religious control. But Sweden is still in second there. Scythia has fallen way off, though. Okay, Egypt and Zanzibar at war. St. John has become the largest city of our people. Was it 15? 15. Alright. It's a start, brother. World Congress is about to meet. This should be good. I'm just now exploring. I want to see all the stuff you got going on here. Please fortify until healed. You got big problems over here. Thanks for the extra turn of science. We've just discovered refining. Now we know if there's oil around us. My brother. Ottawa has oil. Recommended improvement ice hockey rink. Any more oil? Should really look a little bit more closely. Any more oil? 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 I mean, just getting a little oil seems pretty good. Might cause us some environmental issues. But hey, just having some, you know? Can we build anything on that? What do you build on oil? An oil well? -1 appeal? Well, yeah, but it's right next to the... it's right next to the Great Work Zone. How could it be bad? And then, hold on. So, dude, why not build an ice hockey rink? It's our building. This is our game. So let's look at technology, because if we're going to have a chance to go science victory, it seems like we're way ahead in science. You want to get up to, like, space, right? K must be in the frozen land in Kingdom Hearts 3. Rocketry. Requires chemistry. Alright, let's go there. Have a level 2 alliance? Something tells me I don't really see that happening anytime in the very near future. We've kind of shot ourselves in the foot on the whole alliance situation. At least for now. I'm unafraid. Again, should I have these units down here? Possibly not, but I mean, they're giving us, again, just by being able to pillage that campus over and over, we're getting an extra, more than an extra turn of science per turn. So basically, like, the longer the war goes on, it's not that bad, I think. So they're offering me something pretty good, but again, I'm sure our people are going to get war weary or whatever this game has that is a surrogate for that soon. But for now, I'm kind of like, you know, if you got the opportunity, you might as well take advantage of this. Sweden has completed development of colonialism. It's embarrassing. We were way ahead of you. A religious emergency. Incredible. 1 turn until our next session. Dude, promotion available? Sure. Kind of want to back you off first, though. We'll move the Mounties back down here. Then have them pillage some science. I don't want to, you know, seem rude. It's just, like, extremely great for us to be able to stockpile these resources, right? Alright, so Kingston, what did you make? You completed an industrial zone. Great work, great work. Following this, I mean, you need more food, but we have so much gold. Can't you just purchase? I was just going to say, purchase a granary. There you go. Following that, let's go back to Kingston. I don't think we need to purchase any military units anytime soon. Do me a favor. Purchase a monument. Go back to Kingston. Do me a favor. Purchase. We're about to get a bunch more gold, in my opinion at least. Do me a favor. What's going on here? Rice and wheat. That's unlikely. I wouldn't worry about that too much. You don't need to buy a trader. I don't think that's that relevant. A sewer gives you +2 housing. You know what? That seems a little expensive. What do you recommend? A neighborhood. I have no idea. Sure. You recommend building a neighborhood? Let's do it, brother. You cannot get promoted yet. That's fine. Move you down here to work on the next pillaging. You really got to back it up. But you have a promotion first. Let's make you defend better against ranged attacks. They're going to be fine. Don't even worry about it. So again, if we don't want to get any of these cities, and we just want to get as much gold as is possible, and maybe some strategic resources as well, that sounds fine. We could choose to call it, but check it out. Look at this. We're crushing diplomatically. Nobel Prize in Literature. What? Sweden wishes to acknowledge superb penmanship. We'll see who produces the best literature. I mean, this seems like it would be a huge positive for us. It's a scored competition. Generate great writers, artists, and musicians. Points. Oh my god, yes. I support this. Plus we get cheap rock bands. That's probably too expensive. Let's just put 4 votes in it. All players may condemn units of the chosen religion, and doing so grants 25 diplomatic favor. Sorry. You must vote on all submitted proposals. 20%. Okay. Sure. Better population growth, but lower loyalty in Sweden. I think you can see I'm kind of targeting Sweden with my opportunities here. Yo, Nobel Prize in Literature. Dude, it's Eurovision. And, oh, Catholicism is being targeted, but Christina gets faster population growth. What do you mean I'm in 5th place? I generate so many great person points. It should be like automatic. All right, boys. So you go down here. Take a promotion. Get your HP back. The campus is fully pillaged. I'm sorry to say. So following that, all right, mounted forces. Thanks for the gold. Should have had you move a little further. It's my bad. What do you get here? Oh, dude, some decent science. This war is a dream come true. Now, we got to do something. Keep you alive. And there's not... At least if I move over here, only one person can hit you. Yo, the Mounty's still going, huh? Fortify, boys. You might as well fortify as well. But I will admit... The war has probably gone on too long. I am going to... I'm going to try to make a national park. What is a valid national park tile? You know what? It's a great time to go look at the wiki. National park tile. The tile must be natural wonders, mountains, or a tile with a peel of charming or better. They need to be 4 contiguous hexes. Okay. No tile can have an improvement or a district. No district. No tile can be worked by a city. The tiles must form a diamond shape. This seems like a problem. Are you appealing? Now you can have your phone or need it too. Breathtaking. Breathtaking. Does a road count as an improvement? If it doesn't, you should be able to build near here. Because this is a mountain. Maybe next turn. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I'm working on it, okay? So do we take advantage of the oil? I don't know. It is going to probably reduce tourism. Maybe we'll just focus on getting Kingston off the ground here first. Halifax. Okay, what do you recommend? I'll tell you right out the bat, I really want to make a slot where we can put more great works. Not necessarily just great works of art. We got to make Broadway. It's exactly what we need. Great works of writing, great works of music. Yeah, sure. You know, right in the middle of the desert. It's going to take 55 turns, by the way. Open borders. You're giving me a little bit of gold. You know what? I love you, Egypt. Let's work together. Let's be friends. I never wanted to fight, Egypt. I never wanted to fight. We're in like some 1984 business right now, where literally we've always been at war with Scythia. But let me tell you something, my friend. I'm not complaining. The war against Scythia has given us an incredible amount of science, some insight into how the game works at this level to some extent. And let's take a look at this. We are in 5th place for diplomacy, which seems bad. We're leading in a huge way for culture, probably leading in science. We're in 2nd place for domination. Now that's a surprise. Okay, where else would be a tile? What's your appeal? Oh, we don't own it, but it is charming. Average. Well, okay. What do I know? What about these? Average? No, it's got to be charming or better, dude. I'm assuming maybe it would tell us if there was an opportunity for where to do this. I'm telling you, I think we might have to go to war with Sweden. First off, great person. Sir Miguel de Cervantes with Don Quixote. Thank you. Step 1, go to sleep, my friend. What about this? Let's see. Average. Oh, just a snooze, no big deal. What about this? How do you like this? Average. Yeah, it's just a big old desert. Nobody cares. Average. Average. My whole country is average, apparently. Average. Nah, I'm not interested. What about around the mountains? Surely down here, like this has got to be. Look at this. It's a mountain. Average? How? Is beautiful. How could you say something like this? What about this area right here? I've never built anything on this. Rolling hills, charming. Average. I don't think we have a national park tile, to be straight up with you. So you know what? You might as well join in on the war front, my man. Mounties. Oh, it's already pillaged. You might as well move towards something else that's pillageable. Like this right here. Not enough movement points, but it's 198 gold. Yet again, thank you for the science. What the heck happened to our cannon, by the way? It's still not produced yet? Okay, I think we call it, dude. I honestly think we do. I think we go, you know what? We've been at war long enough. Maybe we'll go a couple more turns to pillage, and then we'll, head back. We'll plunder that trade route at least. Fortify until healed. You might as well fortify. You might as well fortify. I don't think you gain anything for pillaging a road, is the thing. You gotta get the heck out of town, man. Like, we might as well take all the free science available. It might allow us to get the chemistry. We'll sue for peace. I have a very simple idea for peace. Give me all of your money for the next 30 turns. And also forever. Look it, you cannot harm me. I'm embarrassed. I thought you were like militarily strong, but you're actually basically useless. I'm embarrassed on your behalf. And this is without having the effect of Sweden. I wish I didn't give Sweden anything. I'm only halfway through my terrible deal. The worst deal in the history of deals with Sweden. Sweden has added Malmo. It's like, where? Failure to steal gold. I see. That's fine. Spy failed. Halifax needs more housing. No kidding. Another great person. Who is it this time? Great artist. Titian. Welcome. By the way, was there any competition here? I'm about to win Eurovision, my man. Okay, Mountie. Oh, all you can do is pillage road. What is this? Holy site? I don't care. $99 culture. Well, we're getting down into what I would suggest perhaps are slim pickings. But here's the deal. When we do peace on my terms. So many units, dude. Okay. You're fine. Just fortify. Oh, you have 2 movement left? Can I move and pillage? No. Fields 50 health. I still try to take your money. Okay. Before we do this, let's sue for peace. Scythia, I've beaten you. If you want to continue to play the game, here's the deal. Sure, we're going to make peace. You cannot accept the deal for a city. Okay? That's fine. You're not willing to trade a city. I guess that makes sense. I haven't knocked a city down. Why would you give me that? Well, it's going to start simple. First off, you got to give me all of your diplomatic points. That's not even negotiable. It's got to be on the list. Can't accept it. Okay. I know you're going for a diplomatic victory. All right, okay. You have to give me all of your gold. There's no doubt about that. 70 gold. Okay, but you get this. I hate the fact that you think this is where it ends, because we're not even close yet. You got to give me pearls. If that costs you 4 gold, sure. I appreciate the amenity. Thank you. It's not a great deal for me to just get 66 extra gold. But you know what? I'll accept it. Just in the interest of having good neighbors. And I'm going to give you an embassy. Oh, you will not accept our embassy. Well, I would say on the whole, you know, we did pretty well in that war. We're going to have a lot of gold coming in. We pillaged a lot of scientific value. We did build a military that's probably stronger than it needs to be. So you know what we're going to start? We're going to send some units back. You go back to Halifax. Musketmen, you go back to Vancouver. You, Musketmen, probably fortify until healed. Pikemen, go ahead, just send yourself to Kingston for now. It's all good. I don't know. My Mountie has become marooned out here. So I need open borders. Otherwise, you know, I'm not going to delete you, but I'll fortify you until healed for now. $20 gold? Sure. That's like 1/3 of 1 turn. Then we'll send you back. We should just send you back right away. Go ahead. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. I think we've done good work. Let's take a quick look at a couple of different things here before we finish. World rankings. 2nd place domination behind Spain. Not by much. Culture victory is not even negotiable. Science victory. We must be way ahead. Diplomatic victory. None of us have any points, so I guess I'm not worried about that. Religious victory, don't even talk to me. It's not. We're way behind. But dude, I think it's a little too late for us to pivot to domination, which is fine. I don't really want to. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to have a fun time. By the way, where's my ice rink? You know, have a fun time and also negotiate or like live life as a proper Canadian ambassador. But simultaneously, that's what you get, Scythia. You step to me, that's what you get. Somehow, you're still stronger than Sweden, which is hilarious. Sweden, with whom we have an alliance, I would like to destroy you. Because apparently, you are just... Look at this. It's embarrassing. We have 458, you have 185. What are you competing with us in? I mean, at this point, nothing. You're also way behind in science, but you might know what you're doing because you're AI, so what do I know? For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I think things are going relatively well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!